One thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. We've got Mikal Bridges. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Johnson, and it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's deflected. Here's Bridges. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The stop and pop ability from Bridges, that makes him so difficult to defend.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old-school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's Schroeder missing. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Thompson. Bucket is good.
Clay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
Payton against Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. Now Finney-Smith. Guarded by Green. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bridges finds Claxton. From deep, Johnson drills the three-pointer.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Schroeder. Off target from outside. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Looney kicks to Curry. Back to Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Another shot, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all-stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Here's Schroeder. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. It's good from long range. Johnson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Curry passes to Payton. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets with the lead. For 3, Bridges, and the Nets another 3.
That'll get the confidence flowing. Bridges knocking in that corner 3 has to get him going.
Curry against Bridges. Curry kicks to Green. Payton outside. Green with a screen for Payton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 6. Back to Schroeder. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Curry. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Understanding where he needs to be. Curry way out ahead that time.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bridges inside the three-point line. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Curry against Bridges. Curry is inside, and it's good for 2. Curry's got 6.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Warriors ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Fires from deep. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
To the paint. Here's Looney. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
They set the pick. Bridges for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. No one near Payton as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark. Johnson outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
And the way Thompson keeps his balance is impressive. Able to fend off the defense there.
Ritter passes to Claxton. This one for 3. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Thompson. Laser focus from Thompson on that shot.
You're not going to speed him up. Even when you get aggressive guarding Thompson, he stays in control. He's just so tough to cover.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Finney-Smith passes to Schroeder. The tray buries it from 3-point range. Schroeder's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Payton from outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3. But the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Simmons. A second chance effort. Outside for Thomas. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Thomas got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
And RJ, don't you feel like the leadership of Chris Paul still will play a factor?
No matter who his teammates are at any given moment, there's no question who's running the show. Paul knows how to make any 5-man group look like a cohesive unit, Greg.
Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Paul with the 3, and Simmons with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Shot and game clock separated by 5, and Simmons slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Walker's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets out in front as they end the second quarter. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Saric. Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Podziemski in at the 2. Kuminga sets a screen for Paul. Takes it inside. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kuminga.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Walker the pass to Watford. Walker surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Connects from three-point range.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Simmons inside. Covered by Wiggins.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helped Steph's game go to another level.
Going inside, that is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Kuminga.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Watford passes to Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Paul. No good. That would have tied it. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. There's a screen. And here's Walker outside. And the Nets another 3.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
The shot by Paul. Nobody around. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
The ageless wonder. Paul's jump shot has only gotten better over time.
Simmons sets a screen for Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Paul.
Oh, that's a nice take from Wiggins. You could see his eyes light up when he got that position.
Outside, Walker driving inside. Misses in close. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Pick by Kuminga. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Kuminga's got 10 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
There's Walker with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. The Warriors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Sharch with the screen for Paul. Kuminga kicks to Sharch. Paul passes to Sharch. Back to Paul. Here's Pajemski. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Wiggins, Thomas with the block. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The drive by Schroeder. And that one drops for him. 5 points in the game.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Bridges against Curry. Out to Payton. The pass to Thompson. Launches it. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is Thompson's shot. One of the most gifted outside shooter the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Pass to Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Looney. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Net. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Here's Curry. Curry showing toughness inside.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Bridges against Payton. Bridges passes to Claxton. Now Finney Smith. And the Nets, another three.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Bridges with the steal. From downtown, and the Nets, another three.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Here's the screen. Payton in the corner and taken away by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Finished off the break. And it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And the basket is good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
They need this. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Payton against Bridges. Driving the lane. Good D by Payton.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
It's Curry outside. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Johnson in the corner. And the Nets, another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Payton kicks to Curry. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets it in there.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To the middle. Here's Schroeder. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Green with a screen on Bridges. Thompson in the corner to the left side wing. Golden State moving it around. Green with a screen for Payton. Back to Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And Green just loves to initiate contact. It puts the defenders on their heels.
Schroeder setting the pick for Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Fires at the elbow. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Nobody near Schroeder. And the Nets, another three.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basket for the end. Always smart. Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
For three, Bridges. And it's Looney with the rebound. For the three. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business.
Glad these teams are in the same conference, Clark, because this is such a great rivalry. I want to see it as much as possible.
Yeah, and you know that rivalry component only adds to the tension, B.A. One thing we know, when they get together, it is not going to be dull.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. And there it is for him.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Looney, a screen on McDaniels. And here's Curry for three. The three ball. Knocks down the long J.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Outside Conley. From downtown. Buries it from 3.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Now here's Curry. Basket counts. Curry's got 5 points.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Looney. Edwards against Payton. All sorts of time. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Back to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And here's Thompson for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Both good from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Green with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Curry. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
McDaniels. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Payton finds Green. Looney the screen. Here's Payton. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Edwards. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
The three from Curry. They get it again. Back to Looney. Payton passes to Curry. Here's Looney. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Edwards against Payton. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
They swipe it. On the break. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Good on the bucket. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Here's Edwards. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Warriors have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Payton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Edwards. Good D by Payton.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And a good game so far. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. And the Warriors with possession here after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Nails it from 3.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Now here's Thompson. No points yet. Inside. Here's Green. The kick out. Curry. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Back to Green. Rebound Minnesota. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or 2 around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards started. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Now here's Thompson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. McDaniels from long range. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson passes to Curry. Back to Thompson. To the middle. On the wing, Thompson. Stolen by Conley. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Towns outside. Now here's Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And here's Thompson for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to McDaniels. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Shot to stop the run. Looney finds Green. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. And the Warriors miss again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Great open look there. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now here's Curry. 18 points for him.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
4 on the clock. Here's Curry. Here's Payton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Stolen by Wiggins. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To stop the drought. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
23 seconds left in the second period. Saric against Reed. He takes it in. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. The 3. Fires in the triple. Reed's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Up big because... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Dario Saric is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Pajemski in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Morris passes to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. An easy 2 on the layup. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one. Well, we talk about how much confidence matters for a player. Clark, it can make all the difference.
It is a huge factor, a huge component. What's going on in your own head, because you're in your head more than anybody else. So confidence is critical. And coaches, I don't necessarily know if they can give players confidence, but I think they can take it away. Making sure players are confident is part of a coach's job, I think.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Minnesota in the lead. High post Reed. Sharch on him. Reed, good. Reed's got 5 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pure from three-point range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still no points. There's the triple. Reed finds Warren. And there's the lob.
Well, nice dime that time from Warren. He's a scorer, but showing you right there, he can pass it too.
The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Paul against Morris. Floats one. Cole with the bucket. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
That's precisely what they got to do right now. Attack the rim. And if you happen to get fouled, maybe you earn a trip to the line out of it.
And the Warriors pushing it up now.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Reed for 3. Sinks the tray. Give him 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Good.
Paul so good at finding ways to score down low despite his lack of overwhelming size. He's got great confidence when he catches it there.
Morris on the wing. Reed a screen on Paul. Morris for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Morris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Kuminga. There's a screen by Kuminga. A good look from Wiggins. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. From deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Potemski. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. It's good on the putback. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First free throw is good. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Saric. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Payton's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Curry in for Chris Paul. Pass to Reed. Fires top of the key. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Warren, shot is good.
Boy, the pick and roll gets Warren exactly where he wants to be, perfectly positioned to knock it down.
And here's Curry for 3. That shot off. The shot no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the basket by Towns.
I tell you, I mean, the confidence of Towns when he's facing up, really relaxed and comfortable to let it go without hesitation.
Here's Curry, and Gobert with a block. Edwards again. Oh! I can't believe he just did that!
Way up top.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Curry's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards finds Conley. Edwards a screen on Thompson. Conley goes in. Here's Gobert. Spins. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert was ready for the action.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. But he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Pass to Curry. Will it go? Curry buries the triple.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Edwards against Payton. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Payton. Out on his own on the break. And there's Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
For three, Conley. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Up top, Curry. McDaniels covering. Looney, a screen on McDaniels. And again, it's Curry with a three. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Conley, a screen on Looney. Gobert passes to Conley. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he nails the third. Golden State now running out of time. Outside Curry. Curry at the rim.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
An open look for Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. From outside the arc. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Takes a three. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. The deep three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards a screen on Looney. Reed for 3. Rebounded by Green.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Rudy Gobert.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
To the paint. And the basket by Looney.
When we think of Curry as a shooter first, but they're reminding us how good a passer he is.
From outside, off the mark. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Golden State foul. Klay Thompson. Second personal foul. Team's fourth.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Towns for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And here's Curry for 3. Off target with the shot. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Greg.
Not be the teams, Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward, and boy, we are excited to see them.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Now here's Edwards. And it's Towns penetrating. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Shoots the 3. Edwards, that's good.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Here's Schroeder. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarters feel, but not who you want to leave open.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
And here's Edwards. After Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Edwards, that's good.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Bridges outside. Bridges sets the screen for Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here is Edwards, following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Bridges, no one around him. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Towns, a screen on Bridges. Edwards fires from way outside. Edwards with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 12.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Nailed from 3-point land.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 4. Launches it from deep. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Shoots over Bridges. And there's Edwards on the assist by Towns. He's got 17.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. There's the pick. Nobody near Schroeder.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Johnson's shot is off. Timberwolves have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And here's Edwards from the arc. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Schroeder to end the run. It's rebounded by Towns. For three, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
So it's Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. We've got Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Johnson, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Bridges.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Schroeder looking over the floor. The 3 from Johnson. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 9. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Minnesota's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's the 3. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Schroeder. No good again that time. Minnesota's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Finney-Smith. Wide open shot is on the money. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league. Now, Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Morris against Schroeder. Morris with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously, the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
Bridges outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Trendon Watford comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And Smith subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Thomas. And there it is for him.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Nets trail by 14. Bridges outside. Puts up a three. And the Nets another three.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And that one good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
You know, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And here's Warren for three. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Kyle Anderson, also Warren out there. Morris is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. Passes it to Reid. Brooklyn with the rebound. Up top, Simmons. Covered by Morris. Outside, Thomas. Floats one. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
A baseline jam. That one falls. Warren's got 5 now.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Bridges outside. All sorts of time. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Smith against Morris. Spins. Here's Warren. Converts after the nice spin. And that's now 7 points for T.J. Warren.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Bridges shot. Good.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Nets trail by 6. Simmons on the wing. Back to Smith. The Nets working the ball around now. Bridges for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Simmons left side. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Kept alive. Reed the pass to Warren. Back to Reed. 5 on the clock. 1:39 left in the third. Alexander Walker passes to Morris. Tries yet again. And Simmons with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thomas kicks to Smith. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Warren. Offline with his 3. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Watford. It's hauled in by Warren. The Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Reed. 2 points. That one goes. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
Hook shot on the way. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Simmons.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Reed misses.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Smith, and then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
This guy's a gifted athlete with incredible creativity on display. The ups, my goodness gracious.
Hits it from three-point range.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Bridges for 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Timberwolves lead by 6. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. We've got Johnson, Mikal Bridges out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Claxton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns, the pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. And the 3-ball is good. Edwards got 41.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Schroeder setting the pick for Johnson. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And the Nets, another three.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Johnson in the corner. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Brooklyn.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Bridges for three. Offensive rebound. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Schroeder outside. And he banks in the layup.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
The tray. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Schroeder. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, this is what you must do when you get hit on a field goal attempt, right? Schroeder keeps his concentration. What maturity he's demonstrated these last couple of years.
Conley's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Nets trail by 5. And it's blocked by Conley. Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
Walker's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Edwards. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Walker with it. Now guarded by Towns. Minnesota with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Edwards with the screen. Here's McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 9 points. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Schroeder missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Over in the corner, Conley. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Schroeder. That one doesn't go. And so the Timberwolves take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Gary Payton II is out there with Kevon Looney. Drains the triple.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Here's Curry. And he makes it on the layup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Claxton can't get it to go.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. Well, you look at Draymond's NBA career, such a staple of this Warriors team's run of success.
Well, maybe in the way that he plays it gets overshadowed because people don't recognize the true greatness and what he does defensively. But Draymond talks enough for you to recognize just how much he means to this team and the way they've won championships around his demeanor.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Thompson. Back to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Green with a screen on Johnson. Here's Payton. Johnson with the defensive effort.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Over to the wing. Claxton passes to Schroeder. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Curry against Bridges. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 5.
I mean, what's new? Steph, 3 more.
Johnson a screen on Payton. For 3, Bridges. Counted from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Green. It's good.
Draymond Green showing off some big man handles. Great job from the point forward there.
Screen by Bridges. From deep, Johnson. Looney grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Green off the drive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Draymond Green is always going to take the initiative. The first guy to hit and doesn't wait for stuff to happen. He makes it happen.
Inside, here's Finney-Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Looney, a screen on Bridges. The 3 from Curry. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Schroeder passes to Bridges. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Give him 8.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The 3 from Curry. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
On the attack, Schroeder.
Nothing discourages Schroeder when he's driving towards the rim. Does not see things in his way, and he has no problem taking hits on the way.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
To the middle. Pass to Looney. Now here's Payton. Launches it. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Schroeder. Not going to go that time. Looney with some nice D. From about 16, shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 13 now.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes the three. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Screen by Claxton. On the attack, Schroeder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning-quick point guard.
And both free throws good for Schroeder.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Looney, a screen on Bridges. Curry from deep three-point land. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Gary Payton II. And that one's good. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Pass to Green. The kick out, Curry. From deep. Curry with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 7. Screen by Claxton. Finney-Smith with it. There's the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Warriors are pursuing a 2-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Bryant, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you. Bridges, a screen on Thompson. Here's Schroeder. He nails it, and we're tied. Schroeder's got 6.
Making the defense look silly right there. Sick handles. As a result, court opens up, and he converts the easy one.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Bridges, a screen on Curry. And they take the lead. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Curry against Bridges. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brandon.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, B.A. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really, Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works.
And here's Schroeder outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry passes to Green. The kick out, Curry. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Finney-Smith, a screen. And here's Schroeder outside. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Thompson with a screen. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Looney. 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Payton's got 6.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
And here's Schroeder outside. Rebounded by Green. Payton against Bridges. The runner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And Brent, the offensive style of this Warriors team, they stand apart from the rest of the league.
Well, it's that perimeter shooting that's just so elite, BA, that really sets them apart. They move the ball, they move themselves, but they can really shoot it. And when those shots are falling, this team is incredibly difficult to stop.
Here's Thomas, guarded by Payton. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Simmons with a screen on Payton. Thomas misses. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Payton's shot is good. He's got 10.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Thomas. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Clay busting it up inside.
I like the confidence from Clay right there, showing off a little bit of the dribbling ability he has.
Simmons with a screen on Thompson. Outside Walker. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Cam Thomas out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Walker. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
Well, we know about his vertical lead, Dennis Smith Jr. there, using it to perfection to do some damage on the offensive glass.
And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul. Smith against Paul. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Šarić. Now here's Wiggins. Tightly guarded. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Wiggins got his first 2 points.
The length of Wiggins helping him out there, able to stretch it up on the inside and find a shot.
Walker finds Simmons. Here's Watford. Down low. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points. Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Warriors leading. Paul taking his time here. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Smith passes to Walker. They set a pick. He drops it from range. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's Walker on the wing. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Wiggins with a screen on Walker. Outside Paul. Saric a screen on Smith. Shot clock at 6. Paul, shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
You know, when you talk about Chris Paul, you get the sense we are in the final years of his career, Brent.
That's definitely how it feels, but I love that CP3 is not going to let you know about it. He's going to continue to go out there and compete and do whatever it takes to contribute to winning. And he will continue to play at a high level.
Simmons finds Walker. There's a screen. Watford the pass to Thomas. Outside Walker. Simmons against Kuminga. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the jam by Walker.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Smith against Paul. Inside. Saric. The kick out to Wiggins. Nifty move. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
That one misses.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Simmons, the pass to Walker. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. The kick out to Johnson for the lead. Gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's got 6.
That's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
Curry surveys. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Screen by Claxton to the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
The 3 from Curry. Pass to Looney. Now Curry. Green, a screen. Curry's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Johnson with a bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Got a hand on it.
This is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Nets up 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Gary Payton II is out there with Kevon Looney. Here's the teardrop. Looney passes to Green. Here's Looney. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
More signs of Bridges' hard work in the offseason paying off in his jump shot.
Here's Curry. Pass to Green. Now here's Looney. Green with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Thompson. Back to Looney. Thompson against Schroeder. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Drives to the hoop. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Schroeder playing with some tenacity in this one. He is not letting the defense dictate where it is that he's going. He's scoring through contact.
Shot is good by Curry.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Bridges outside. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 10.
So far, the defense has not learned much from the lessons Kele is teaching them.
Green with a screen on Bridges. The three from Curry. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Nails it from three. Bridges has got 10 points in just the second half.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
To the left wing, Looney finds Curry. Rebounded by the Nets.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Claxton. Bridges outside to the inside. Finney-Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 8 rebounds in the game. Bridges against Curry. Pass to Looney. Here's Payton. Here's the three. Green with the ball. Outside Payton. Shot clock at 5. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Bridges outside. No good on the triple. And so Thompson will bring it up for Golden State. No coverage that time.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Bridges against Payton. This one for 3. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got 13 points in this quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Nets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mikal Bridges.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really. Just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Drops in the 3. And the Nets lead by 13.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Claxton. Offline with a 3. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch.
Edwards in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Now Golden State's starting five. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Payton is out there with Kevon Looney to the right side. Towns the screen. For three, Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. Curry with it. From deep three-point land and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Now here's Conley. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
After two consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Curry outside, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Gobert with it. Now Green defending. McDaniels. Great D that time from Green.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. For three, Edwards. Here's Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Golden State's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Curry with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Thompson kicks it to Looney. And here is Curry. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Screen by McDaniel. For three, Edwards. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the shot is good.
Clay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
RJ, if you had to choose someone to take the last shot in a big game, Klay Thompson, I'm assuming, is right up there.
Oh, Kev, Klay Thompson would be my number one. He plays with an even temperature. His facial expressions never change. He's never too high, never too low. And look, we've obviously seen that he can knock down any shot at any time. Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Edwards fires from way outside. The offensive rebound. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Green with a screen on Conley. Outside for Curry. Six on the shot clock. From the high post, he drills it. Curry's got 10 points.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
For three, Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Over Looney. Towns wide open. Cans it from downtown.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Here's Curry with the three. Again, Curry missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers.
but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the Warriors miss again. A nice shot by McDaniel. And it's all knotted up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Tie game in Minnesota. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Looney out there with Payton. Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Just a wizard with the ball. Look, Curry's creativity is just incredible.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Curry. Pass to Looney. They set the pick. Thompson for the triple. Thompson with the three.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Kept alive. Out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Lock at 6. Gobert in the corner. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. Looney with the bucket. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times. Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body. You know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest, but ultimately you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that, and I think some of that pride has gone away.
Here's Conley. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Conley's got 6 points.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made 3-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Curry on an all-time scoring list, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Now the pass to Payton. They set the screen. Gobert with the block. Now, here's McDaniel. He's covered closely. Connects from 3-point range.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Curry. Here's Payton. They kick it out to Green. There's the dish to Curry. Unloads. And the Warriors miss again.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him out.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Gobert with a wide open look. And he overshot that one, missing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Passes it to Kuminga. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. George has the open look, bangs home the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 2.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Good, nice job down low. Towns has got 5 now.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Here's Paul. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. Podziemski's shot is good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards drawing the double team. Out to Conley. Gobert the pass to Towns. It's stolen. And here we go. Sharch all alone. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
By no means a volume 3-point shooter. Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Substitution on court.
1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
T.J. Warren out there with Anderson. Then it's Morris. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team. Before those injuries, he may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Saric. To the inside. Reed. And he goes in for the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
The shot by Saric, no good. And it's Warren with the ball for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Here's Alexander Walker. Warriors with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Charge a screen on Morris. The drive by Paul, and he makes good on the layup. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
When it comes to running the pick and roll, there is no one better than Chris Paul. He's able to read the floor and manipulate the defense at an unbelievable level.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Charge with the screen for Paul. Down low. Fades away. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by Charge. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. The downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks. Pass to Morris. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Tries again. That's tipped.
And you can't be careless around Sarge. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Morris into the lane. Anderson passes to Reed. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Anderson with the screen for Morris. Double clutches. And there's the play by Anderson inside. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
The shot by Charge, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Warren. From deep. Charge grabs the board. Warriors leading by 12. Inside. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The pass to Reed. Anderson outside. Over to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one. And Wiggins throws it down.
Great hustle on the break. Wiggins taking advantage of that scattered defense.
Now here's Reed. Covered by Sharch. There's the screen. And Anderson has it in the corner. And the shot goes down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Drives to the hoop. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Reed.
They're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Warren a screen. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. With 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Enjoy. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Payton is out there with Kevon Looney.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Passes to Green. It's tipped. McDaniels passes to Towns. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by Gobert. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Thompson in the posts. Edwards defending. It's Curry outside. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. Green, the screen. Curry kicks it to Looney. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 13. Screen by McDaniel. For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Stolen by McDaniels. He's all alone. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Here's Curry. Count that one. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Here's Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
To the inside. Curry passes to Looney. Shoots over McDaniel. Payton finds Curry. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Curry. Pass to Looney. Thompson looking for an opening. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You've got to at least show a little heart out here.
For 3, Edwards. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Curry. And that one, good. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the basket by Curry.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any
comebacks, and look, they put this one to bed.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Curry looking it over. From outside, off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Hart.
always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Thomas. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And here's Schroeder outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Knocks down the long J.
Finney-Smith locked and loaded from the corner, ready to fire on contact.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
He gets it in there.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
Towns, right side. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from deep. 3-pointer, Bridges. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Shot's good by Towns. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Schroeder passes to Bridges. Schroeder, a screen on McDaniels. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards finds Gobert. And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
And here's Schroeder outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. 3-point lead. That one goes. Count it. Edwards got 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Finney-Smith. The 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 6.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty. Throwing that weight around, Towns with 2 bonus points there.
From outside the arc, Schroeder can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards looking for an opening. The 3. Claxton with a rebound. Well, Brooklyn's shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Thomas, that's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
For Minnesota, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards driving to the basket, and there's the rejection to the paint. Here's Schroeder. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember.
Wow. Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Bridges. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is what Gobert is known for. His ability to swat shots away with ease.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
They throw good, Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And the three-pointer goes. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made a big impact. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
The Nets shooting a solid 47%. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. And here's Schroeder. Screen by Claxton. Fires from deep. And Schroeder with the three. Schroeder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Thomas, that's good.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Outside Edwards. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Count that bucket.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Bridges has got 6 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Gobert, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. What a terrific move that is. 18 points for him.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
And here's Schroeder outside. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Nets lead by 8.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible. I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
Conley against Schroeder. Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Bridges, a screen on Conley. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side Edwards. McDaniels a screen. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bridges.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And here's Edwards outside. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
Bridges against McDaniels. Here's Thomas. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas has got 11 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Finney Smith passes to Schroeder. Now here's Claxton. For 3, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
And here's Edwards outside. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 26.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges so tough inside.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Smith. Johnson is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Walker, and it's Sharp in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morris passes to Reed. And the layup is good off the glass. Well, Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense, is in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Morris. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Morris has gotten his second bucket.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Walker for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Nets lead by 13.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Morris. On the wing, Alexander Walker. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Walker. And too long on the shot.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
He launches a 3. And the Nets another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. He got a piece of it. Pass to Johnson. The 3 ball. Hits the trifecta. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Watford with a screen. Walker for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted 1st overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface.
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Morris, a screen on Johnson. Here's Minot. And that one is hammered home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Jacks up a 3. And Walker with the 3. Walker's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Here's Alexander Walker. Walker covering. Pass to Minot. High arcing shot, and the bucket is good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside Johnson. Kept alive. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Beyond the arc. Pass to Smith. Outside Walker. Just 5 to shoot. And finally they hit one. Walker's got 19 points.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
An open look for Reed. Again, the Timberwolves score.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Walker passes to Smith. Here's Sharp. Walker for 3. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Smith with a screen on Edwards. The drive by Walker. And yep, it's good. 21 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Walker, and the layup falls. Walker's got 23.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And that one's good from Conley.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
Walker for 3. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Smith passes to Walker. Takes a three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot is good by Edwards.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Here's Sharp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And another three from Minnesota.
You got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range. I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Johnson a screen on Edwards. And Walker, here we go. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Walker against Gobert. Nice shot by Walker.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 8 in this 4th quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. Tries the spin move. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Walker a screen on McDaniels. A shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels, and he gets that one. Now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Smith finds Walker. Count it. Walker's got 32 points.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Conley. Count it.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Walker for 3. Sinks it from distance. Walker's got 35 in the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
The Timberwolves trail. Conley with the ball. Outside McDaniels. And he banks in the layup.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
Pass to Johnson. They double him with McDaniels. And here's Walker from behind the arc. Drains the triple. Walker's got 40 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Throws it up high, and Gobert with the stuff.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Johnson from downtown, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and...
Let's go.